Are you tired of Minecraft lagging every single time and getting super low frames? Well, today I'm gonna fix this problem once for all for me and you will stop dying in Minecraft.
Of your CPU. Especially for laptops, this will help a lot since laptops prefer lower performance to save battery life, but here we don't care about battery life, we want the maximum performance. So when you go to this website, quickcpu.com, it will redirect you to coderback.com, and then you can go down, scroll down all the way till you get here. Quick CPU x64, quick CPU x32, depending on your system. If you're running Minecraft, you're probably on x64 system. So otherwise, you should be selecting x64. When it's downloaded, you click it. I downloaded it before. I'm gonna download it again. Uh, you just run it. Quick CPU x64 setup. You go through the wizard like any normal software. I accept, next, next, install. Shouldn't take long. And when it's finished, you should get a screen like this. Launch a quick CPU.exe. Click finish. Click yes. Might wait a little bit. Yep, you get a GUI like this. Quick CPU. Now, here you'll see a bunch of things. Might be hesitant to move sliders, but don't worry, it won't affect your laptop in any way. So, make sure that temperature isn't very high. You're not running anything, it should be around 60 to 40 if you're on a laptop, since I am on a laptop right now, and on PCs it should be around 40 to 30 Celsius, depending also on your room temperature. What do we want to do here is basically put these sliders on its max performance. To do this, we go top here, top left, and click the max performance icon, click it, and then it will tell you CPU frequency. For me, it's 4.5, the maximum. It's not the average, the maximum, and then you click accept. And then changes have followed. Perfect. Now we have done that, we want to do our second step, which is preferred but is optional, is downloading a Minecraft client. So what I like to use and what is the most popular client, Lunar Client. So go to your browser, Lunar Client, number one free Minecraft client, click that, should bring you up to a page just like this, and then click download. Then here is what you can choose your system. So basically, this is not just for Windows. Even if you're using Mac OS or even Linux, you can use the client. So for me, I'm using Windows. I'm gonna download it just like so. Should pop up like that. Take a few seconds. Now, if you're on Mac or Linux, you can choose your software, obviously. Then I'm gonna run the installer. Takes a few moments. Yep, and it will bring you up something like this. English, next, and then you can click I accept, next, and installing the client. It shouldn't take long. This basically gives you Minecraft but very optimized, especially if you're on a low-end system. It will help a bit, and it will give you extra features as well. This includes all most versions of Minecraft as well. So you don't need to worry if your version is not there. Then it brings you up to a page just like this. And then you'll see your account right here on the Lunar client. Then we want to go here to the puzzle piece, versions. Here you can pick all the versions that you want. For me, I'm gonna pick the latest version, since it's the latest version. So we're gonna optimize this and see the performance on it. So see you then. So when Lunar Client opens, you're greeted with this nice screen. We're gonna go to Hypixel to test it out. Now we're in Hypixel. First thing we're gonna do is escape, option, video settings. These are the settings that will affect your performance the most. So mine are a bit changed, but I'll change them gradually, step by step, so you understand the process. So render distance is how far you can see. This is probably the most effective setting that affects your performance. So for me, I'm gonna leave it on 12. I tested around, found 12 the best. Max shadow, I recommend making them and the simulated distance, make them all the same. Doesn't really make much difference for me. If you find that any differences, you can alter them yourself. Brightness, recommend max. You don't want it to be dark, do you? Now, GUI scale depends on your screen. You can change this, but usually the default option is the best. Full screen on, obviously. VSync, uh, we'll come back to this a little bit, but I'll put it off for now. Full screen, obviously click F11 if you don't know already. Now max FPS. Now here, I recommend putting the max FPS higher than your monitor refresh rate by 15 FPS. So my monitor is 60 Hertz. Find your refresh rate, press the Windows key, and I at the same time go to your settings. Then on the left side, click System, then Display. Under Display, you want to scroll down to Advanced Display, and then choose a refresh rate. I'm gonna go here and then pick your refresh rate. For me, we're gonna use 60, and that's it. On the max frame rate, you want it 15 above your average. So for me, it's 60. So it will be 20 more. So I'll put it on 80. Reasonable amount. Now, if you don't really care, you can just put it on unlimited and see what you get. View bubbling, this is optional, but I don't like it that much. Now, quality, these two tabs will have the most effect on your performance. Graphics, if you're on a low end, I recommend putting on fast. This will affect your performance the most after render distance, also graphics. Also, conveniently, performance impact high. Uh, it shows right here. So see, impact high. Now we're gonna go back to quality. Put it on fast, or fancy. For now, I'll put it on fast. Clouds, I recommend putting on fast or off. Off is better. Weather, put on fast. Leaves, keep them on default. Particles, now particles could affect, but man, the game without particles isn't that good, but decreased is good. It won't affect your impact. Yeah, no. So I'll keep them on all. Smooth lighting doesn't really matter. And then we have that. And then performance tab, advanced tab won't have anything. If you have any shader packs, you can put them right here. And click apply and click done. And then you can go in and test around. Now, for the second thing is you want to go to Lunar settings or Lunar options. You can click escape, Lunar options, it will bring you up here. You can also click right shift on your keyboard, which will also open the settings, just like so. Then you can change around, like I don't want this is unnecessary. I can keep this, I can make this bigger. You can twerk around what you have. Uh, then here I can add FPS counter. You have to exit out to change it, CPS, and then you can click options, and then you can choose to show your right click or left click only, and right click you can show both. So I'll show them both, and then we can change it like so, put them beside each other. No, we don't want it. Perfect, and you're all set. Now you can run around, see what we got. Feels pretty smooth. Now, you can always try turning off VSync, which I recommend, putting this back to 80. That's much better. That wraps up this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed, improved your performance at the same time, and that wraps it up. See you guys in the next one.